How many of you would love to have an open campus lunch? After talking to many students and others around the school, I've come to the realization that many students would like to make a change for the lunch program here at our school. This is something that I've been thinking and researching about for quite a while now. There are many reasons why open campus lunch would be beneficial to us. Being a student without the option to leave campus for lunch, I know what the drawbacks are with closed campus lunch and the ways that an open campus lunch would help solve these issues. How many of you are not full or satisfied after eating school lunch? I can say that when I was an elementary student, school lunches would fill me up, but as a high school student, the lunches do not provide enough substance or nutrition to satisfy me as a student athlete. As high school students, we are at the age of developing and growing rapidly. A small school lunch just doesn't do the job for me or satisfy me. According to the Department of Education, 9 out of 10 kids would rather eat something else besides school lunch. This leads to hunger for the rest of the school day, and it's difficult to be focused on classwork because the only thought you have on your mind is how hungry you are. Some would argue that school lunch is a healthier choice than food at home. While that may be true, when students do eat the school lunch, they are still likely to go home and snack on unhealthy foods because the school lunch just didn't fill them up. Instead of just filling up at school lunch, they have to fill up at home with whatever they can find in their house. As a student athlete, I have to wait even longer to eat after school because practices after school can run up to 3 hours, and I just don't get a chance to fill back up until around 7 at night. According to a website called Connect Us, an open campus lunch creates an opportunity for students to learn real life lessons. Being a teenager, I can honestly say that my budgeting skills aren't the best, and I know for a fact that a lot of my friends would agree that they're poor budgeters as well. If I get hungry throughout the day, the first thing I think of is going somewhere to get something to eat and spending money while I'm doing it. I'm a teenager, so this is not something I should be doing, as I don't have a much disposable income. One of the most crucial lessons that students need to learn before entering the real world is how to budget properly. You must be able to spend wisely and save money if you want to be financially stable as an adult. A good way to do that is by learning for yourself. Something as easy as going to get a quick bite to eat with only $5 can teach you lessons because you have to use the money wisely. You have to be able to get something you can afford, but at the same time, something that will make you satisfied. Money management plays a huge role in being successful as an adult, and it'd be nice to learn for yourself. A website called Classroom says along with money management, open campus lunch can benefit one's mental health. Open campus lunch offers some sort of exercise, and that is one of the best ways for someone to improve their mental health. After going to get lunch, students will have the time to stretch out and just simply enjoy the fresh air. Nobody likes to sit at a desk all day, so this is the perfect opportunity to get away from that. This break will make students more focused and ready for the second half of the school day. I'm going to show you a short video by Heather Quintana who talks about how being outside can benefit your mental health.
Coming up in Vibrant Life, we have a special issue that helps you hang on to your sanity in a fast-paced, never-stop, hyper-connected world. One suggestion is to escape to the great outdoors. Spending time in nature can make you calmer and less stressed. No real surprise there. But there's more. It can also make you happier and smarter. Yep, I said smarter. We talked to David Schrayer at the University of Utah. He administered problem-solving tests to participants on a backpacking trip. He found that those who took the test after 3 days of hiking in the wild did much better than those who took the test before the trip. And if you have kids, you might be interested to know that researchers have demonstrated a connection between exposure to nature and a reduction in the symptoms of ADHD. In another study of depressed patients, it was found that walking in a natural setting resulted in improvements of both memory and mood. So how does all of this work? One explanation is that spending time in a natural environment free from overstimulation activates new parts of the brain, allowing that decision-making part of the brain to take a breather and charge up. God wants you to experience better health in body, mind, and spirit. Taking time to enjoy His creation is a great way to do that.
Some schools are already trying this to see if there are any noticeable benefits from it. A report by Indiana Gazette says that a school has been trying this for a few years now. Students from the school in Indiana agreed that having the open campus lunch was beneficial because it gave them a mental break from the stress of a long school day. Students are dismissed for a 40-minute lunch break and would have to be back before their next class started. Most students respect the rules, but those who don't lose the privilege of open campus, says the school principal. Students need to learn how to budget and be responsible with time management. Opening the campus during lunchtime gives access to more choices and opportunities, says the website reference. Open campus lunch is a great way for kids to get a feel for real life situations. It teaches the basics of becoming an adult by allowing students to learn basic budgeting and time management skills. If students think they are ready to be adults, then they need to start acting like adults. We need open campus lunch.